What's pop? And I'm back on Pokemon Showdown. Recently, Pokemon announced the release of Shaymin for Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl, so I'm here today not to use regular Shaymin, but Shaymin-Sky in the Ubers tier, switching it up a little from OU today. Now, before we get into the video, I'd like for us to leave a comment. Feel free to leave a comment to support, but if you want to let me know a tier you want to see next, and if a lot of y'all want to see something, I will straight up do it for the next video. I'd like to know, and yeah, let's just get right into it. So as you can see, we have the Shaymin-Sky. Nice leftovers, and I'm running it on a Sun team, so I call this team Shaymin Sun because you already know Shaymin out here running Growth allows it to give it the special attack ×2. Attack is, it can get an attack ×2, but it doesn't really have the best physical attacks. I think it has like 3 or 4 total, so not the best on the physical side with the limited moves it has. But with Seed Flare, Air Slash, and then Growth acting like a nasty plot, and Air Slash Serene Grace flinches, you'll be able to break down a lot of Pokemon that you're faster than, and you have a really good chance of doing it because of the Serene Grace doubling that nice Air Slash flinch chance. Seed Flare is really cool because it has, I think, an 80% chance. Is it because it's doubled, right? So it has an 80% chance to lower the target SpDef by 2, and it's 120 power as well. Really strong move, especially with Growth. And I'm just running Sub to avoid any kind of, I guess paralysis or status or something perhaps could be an option to run Sub. I've seen Sub Leech Seed run before, which is another great option, but on Sun, we gotta run Growth for that setup opportunity, and leftovers for the longevity and health with, max speed, max special attack. So we are running it on a Sun team, so I do have the nice Heat Rock Groudon with Drought so that we can extend the duration of the Sun as much as possible with a really good defensive EV spread right here. Then we have Giratina-Origin for Defog. I think it's a really great defogger in the tier to remove hazards for Pokemon like Shaymin that do not appreciate Stealth Rocks, so that could be pretty useful. And this 84 attack here can do some additional damage to like Mewtwo with Shadow Sneak. I think it like 2 KO after rocks or something, which is pretty nice. Then we have Shiftry, which is actually an interesting mon. I don't know if it's ever used in Ubers or anything, but I kind of wanted to run another Chlorophyll, or actually the first Chlorophyll user on the Sun team. This is not Chlorophyll, it's just Growth in Sun, but we have a Chlorophyll user in Shiftry, which is actually great versus like defensive Giratina with Hex, because it does resist the Hex, and it can break through a lot of Pokemon. Oko's SpDef Dialga at +2 with Focus Blast, so that's nice. Heatran with Choice Scarf for a fire immunity, I guess. I don't know what's in the tier that's fire type, maybe like Ho-Oh, I guess, could work. But being able to outrun Pokemon and like hit it with a nice Choice Scarf Overheat is just fantastic. And Stone Edge for the Ho-Oh. And finally, Blaziken. Swords Dance, 3 attacks, no Protect, because we have Night Slash. We need Night Slash for Giratina. And yeah, I like Flare Blitz Close Combat. Hits extremely hard in the Sun. Really good speed boost user for the team. And yeah, it's going to be the squad. Let's go ahead and hop into our first game. I don't know actually how many people are going to be playing on this ladder right now. I have no idea. It's not a very active ladder, I would say. Though I did kind of ladder myself up, and I was like just in the 1200s, but I'm already like above the top 500 now. But it's going to be interesting if we can get some games at least. If we can, that would be quite nice. Going to definitely probably take a while to load. So I might just pause it if we don't get a game immediately. Perhaps might work. I've been hooked on Elden Ring, that one game everyone's talking about. I was like, what's all the hype about? I got a PS5, let me try it out. And I've not been able to put it down. It's just like, I don't know, I've never played like a game of that type. What was it called, a Souls game? I've never played one of those before. And so it's very difficult, but I'm into it. I'm very into it. It's a fun game. But yeah, I don't see a battle loading up yet, so once we get one, I'll resume, and I'll just pause until we get one. So be right back. Alright, finally 3 minutes later, we got one. Nice. Nice. Okay, so this guy's rocking an actual Ubers looking team. Good to see. I'm thinking we just lead probably with, I don't know, Groudon maybe could work. And Giratina's not a bad lead either. I might just lead Giratina. It leads Ho-Oh. So then maybe in this case, what we could do is probably just Shadow Ball here. That's very SpDef. Burns me immediately. I'm gonna go Heatran. So actually, I had a Giratina team that had Stone Edge on it, and I took that one. Put Defog. So Storm Edge would have been nice here. It would have been very nice. So we gotta beat this Ho-Oh down, if possible. So then Mewtwo's in. I'm kind of just gonna overheat here. Maybe is the play. Could work. Yeah, look at that nice 75% damage right there. Side Strike doing a decent chunk as well. I feel like he's going to go Kyogre here, so I'm gonna go Groudon. He might probably save this thing. Gives me the little switch initiative. Oh, he goes Groudon. Oh, he's gonna power me up. Okay, not too bad, not too bad. Let's get rocks up here to pressure the Ho-Oh and Lugia. And then try to put in the work with Shaymin, if possible. So he has Eruption on this thing. That's pretty wild. That is pretty wild indeed. We want to keep the sun. Gonna go Heatran. And just overheat here. A nice a nice Oko right there. Not bad, not bad. Getting rid of the Groudon. Pretty cool. Ooh. So not bad. I don't know if okay, so yeah, Rayquaza, it could be adamant. So if it's adamant, that means Giratina is faster. Goes Kyogre though. I'm kind of just tempted to go into maybe Giratina here is the play. Water Spouts. Don't know if this is Scarf or not. But we just Shadow Ball here, I think. Yeah, nice. Weaken the Water Spout, which is great. Ooh, he's actually not locked in. That's cool. So Shaymin actually can knock this out right now. We could just do that. Do we want to let Lugia in for free though? To defog? Maybe not. Kind of tempted to... See, I don't know how fast he is though, it's the only thing. Don't know how fast he is. So I could change the weather. Could definitely change the weather here. You know, actually, I could also just go Shaymin and sub. Because I don't think he will, I don't know if he'll stay in or not. Yeah, he goes Lugia, nice. And so what we can do is just air slash spam this thing. So we know he's leftovers, which is good to know. Let's see if Shaymin can do what Shaymin does best. That's good damage too. Yep, there's one. Go ahead, Shaymin, show him how it's done. Air slash here, yep. Let's do it again. He's got no resists, got the crit there too, and the flinch once again. Air slash again. Very nice. And Lugia is one more. One more right here. Gone. Lugia is gone. Excellent. So that is why Shaymin is just a huge threat in its Sky form. It just flinches down everything. We're gonna be faster than this too, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, definitely. Because he's leftovers. Nice. Let's go again. And forfeit. So already, first game, Shaymin putting in the finest of work right there. And there's no shame in losing to a Shaymin, you know? There's no shame in losing to a Shaymin. Let's move on to the next one. It's just great to see Shaymin putting in the finest of work in the very first game itself. But I'm hoping we can get the next one. Took a little while for that one to load up. And I can't even use, I don't think I could even use Shaymin in regular Ubers, right? It's not released there in regular, like Gen 8 Ubers. So I have to use it in BDSP Uber, so I have to wait and see for a game to show up or something. I remember Joey did a video, then I probably ran into like 3 or 4 of people running his team. So I know that one pretty well. But I'm hoping that more people can play Ubers. Ah, nice, we got one. Against this Ghost team. Excellent. Actually, Shaymin might be interesting here. Could probably just... I mean, I think it's faster than Weavile. But Weavile has Ice Shard, of course, so we gotta watch out for that. I'm just gonna lead Groudon here and get those rocks up. Put the pressure on his team. I thought for a second this was Mono Ghost, but it's actually not. He has a Honchkrow and a Weavile. Alright, so I'm just gonna keep clicking. Actually, I'm gonna go into I'm gonna roar. I'm going to roar. So he just Earthquakes. Brings in Honchkrow. We're gonna go Heatran on this thing. I think is the play. He's gonna probably, what, Brave Bird here or something? Although Heatran is pretty good. I must say, it is pretty good in outrunning stuff. But I want to keep Groudon for the Sun. I mean, you can't underestimate non-Uber Pokemon and Ubers. I'm bringing a Shiftry, which is not an Uber. Why did that foul play do a lot? Wait, why did that do so much? Let's go ahead and Overheat here. I don't think a Sucker Punch knocks me out, and he didn't even go for it anyway, so that's good. Honchkrow gone. Spiritomb's in. We're gonna go here into, I don't know, Blaziken, I guess? Calm Mind, so Flare Blitz is gonna Oko this thing. Get a nice little Oko on this Pokemon if we can. Thank you, thank you. So in comes Dusknoir. Easy Flare Blitz on this thing. I don't know if it'll knock it out or not, but still. Looks nice. Doesn't knock it out, that's fine. And then we go into Shaymin. If he's Will-O-Wisp Earthquake, maybe I'll just sub. I'll sub because why not? At this point in time. He might even not have anything to touch this Pokemon. Depending on his other moves, maybe he'll just like Pain Split here or something and not know about sub. Yeah, and Shadow Sneak doesn't even do 25, so it does not break the sub. That's great. Air Slash here. And then versus Weavile, we Seed Flare it. Could have even Growth there as well, but did not want to see what his last move was. Could have been Ice Punch maybe. Otherwise, well, I don't even know why he wouldn't go for it then. But I'm pretty sure, I don't know if maybe a Seed Flare takes out a Weavile in one. Let's find out. Seed Flare here. Nice, it does. Ah, excellent. Gotta love Shaymin. And then I think Gengar should come in now. Or he brings in Giratina. There's only two options. Yeah, it's Giratina. Okay, nice. So I'm just gonna Air Slash here. Could even grow. Actually, you know what I'm gonna Growth once. Growth outside of Sun. And then Air Slash here. Shadow Sneak actually won't be doing too much from this thing, I think. Let's find out. Yeah, 35 is not bad. Doing 40. And then I'm going to save Shaymin and go into Groudon. Because I can bring in Shaymin later. Get rocks up here. So we know he's, oh, I already have rocks. What am I saying? My bad. I forgot about that. I do already have rocks. Do have them already. That's what you call, not being able to see rocks on the field when Giratina's on the field, I guess. Yeah. Oh, we could just win the game with Shiftry. 2 Dark Pulses to win. I like that. So now we get a nice little Shiftry endgame. Yeah, so ultimately, as long as we get Shaymin in like pretty much every game, we can call that a video. It's actually really hard to ladder on this Uber's ladder specifically, just because most players you'll find are like 1,000 players, probably. But some of them are still using like real teams though. Because this ladder is not even like, let me see here. Brilliant Diamond, Shiny Pearl, Ubers. Yeah, like literally it's just 1,200 to get to get up there. And we already are above 1,200, I'm pretty sure. But yeah, whenever this whenever this game loads, I shall resume. So we'll be right back. Alright, I've already been waiting like 15 minutes now, but let's go ahead and take a look at some replays I have here. Actually, this guy apparently has like a bunch of accounts like that are really high on the ladder for BDSP Ubers, and I found him twice and I was actually pretty low on the ladder. So let me show you all exactly what went down in these games. Actually, there was a previous time before this where he hacks me in one, and then I found him 2 more times after that and showed him what it would be like without the hack. So Lugia lead, right? Ice Beam on this Groudon. He's a Defog set, so that's good for him. Just gonna roar it out, and it gets sent into Rayquaza, so he can just Dragon Ascent, but I am actually Fizz Def, so I can take that with ease. Go right for the rocks again, so now that Lugia comes back in at 75%, and then I go into Heatran to resist the Dragon Ascent, and go right for the Scarf Flash Cannon, knocking it down to a range where it cannot switch out if it wanted to, unless it has to defog or something. So I go Giratina, he actually goes Lugia, and I predict the switch out here and go right for the Shadow Ball instead of the Shadow Sneak. And then I can Shadow Sneak to knock him out. Then I disconnected because my Wi-Fi was not that great at the time. Then in comes the Groudon, or not the Groudon, the Dialga. And I thought it was going to be Choice Scarf, but I switched out here. He is in fact Life Orb. So I sacked the Shiftry and go Blaziken. Now check this out. Actually, here I meant to go for the Swords Dance. I canceled it, and then because my Wi-Fi was bad, it said that I could not change my move, so it locked into that one, unfortunately. So yeah, I go here into Groudon to sack so I can get the Sun up. Go right into my Giratina because I know he's gonna be faster than everything else. Force him out as he goes into Dialga. I can just Shadow Ball here, do a good chunk of damage, and then go Shaymin, so that I can bring in Blaziken right after. Oh, actually a game just loaded. A game just loaded. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna go to that right after this, but yeah, Swords Dance up on the Switch this time, and then proceed to just cleaning up this guy's team and then taking his points away. So you can see, next Pokemon in is Palkia, gets knocked out by the Close Combat. Then this gets knocked out by the Night Slash, and then last Pokemon gets knocked out by the other thing. That's game. So, ooh, I faced this guy while testing, and he did beat my team, I think. Actually, did he beat my team? Pretty sure he did. Pretty sure he did while I was testing. It's a lot of the same people on the ladder. I'm probably just going to lead here with my own Groudon could work. Potentially. He leaves Palkia. I'm going to get rocks up here so I can chip away at his team. Ice Beam. Ooh. That's a Specs Ice Beam. Pretty sure it's Specs. Gonna overheat here. As Groudon comes in, this is not gonna take it well at all. Watch this, watch this. Ooh, damage is indeed damage. We can knock it out here. So Kyogre's in. I'm just going to sack here. I don't need this thing anymore, I think. Or maybe I did need it. I just had no switch-ins for it whatsoever. Go Groudon into Shiftry. Is the Origin Pulses. Nice, we take that well. We get Growth. Go ahead and Growth up here. And then, oh no, the Airlock. Oh, weather's not the best, is it? Not the best. So he's locked into Outrage here. I want to say that We could bring in Shaymin and air slash it down, probably, which is what I'm gonna do. Or I could sub and get him confused. I'm gonna sub here. And then go after the Seed Flare to knock it out, because he's Scarfed. That Pokemon was a threat. And now we win the Weather War, which is nice at least. I'm just going to go Groudon into Giratina, which should live any hit from this thing, and I can Shadow Ball. Shadow Sneak in now, right now is the play. Rayquaza's in. So he will attack here with the Dragon's Ascent and send me flying away, unfortunately. I think we have to sack Blaziken then, even though I kind of needed it for the end game. There's no way I could get a speed boost on anything. So we go Shaymin now, hit him with the Air Slash. It all depends if we're faster than Palkia or not, which I don't know if we are. Yeah, the whole like airlock and weather change is really tough for any kind of weather team, but I've tried to make it like different. Try to make it different. I guess I just air slash here. Yeah, he's that. Then we go into this, we click, I think potential Shadow Sneak here. And then last is Palkia, and he's faster. Okay, so yeah, that's unfortunate game right there. But yeah, we continue on. Try to get another one. Anyways, back to the replay. So that's one replay I had, and here's another one I had with the exact same guy. And he led a different lead here. He led with the Palkia this time. And like his team was very similar to the last guy's team, very similar. He Earth Power there on the Heatran. Crit doesn't matter. And then I go into Shiftry. Click that Dark Pulse there, as he will click Spatial Rend. And then in comes the Kyogre, right? As I click the sub. So now we're safely behind a sub. This is definitely a Scarf Kyogre, so we get to, similarly like the last one, knock it out with the Seed Flare. Or not even knock it out. Oh dang, that one lived. So yeah, I just go Groudon here because I want to get the sun up. And that I know he's locked in, right? So all I gotta do here is go Blaziken, and you already know. This time I do get to actually click the Swords Dance once again to get the speed boost. Flare Blitz right now. And Flare Blitz actually knocked it out from that range, which is crazy. Absolutely crazy. And Lugia comes in here. Lugia gets knocked out by the Flare Blitz. Then this gets knocked out by a Night Slash. This gets knocked out by a Flare Blitz. And then because Blaziken goes down here from all the recoil and Life Orb that it's taken, because the Kyogre was sacked from rocks, then all we got to do here is just Shadow Ball and win the game again. And that's going to be GG. So back-to-back games right there pretty much. He actually changed his account, and then I think he has like 3 or 4 accounts up there probably. But those are some pretty fun games overall. But this is actually, so I don't really know the BDSP Ubers meta too well. This is kind of my first time playing it, but I wanted to use Shaymin-Sky, and this is the only kind of place I can use it. And I didn't want to make a generic looking Ubers team. I wanted it to be kind of heat. So that's why I made the Sun team with that. But I knocked out like 2 people from that, or 2 of the same people from like the higher ladder. So that was pretty good. Don't know where this game is at though, but I can probably pause it until we get one. So I'll be right back. Nice, I got a game and it's up against the Joey team. This one actually I faced quite a few times, so I actually know what the sets are here. It's not a Scarf Kyogre, it's a Scarf Dialga. And so I think I'm just gonna lead Groudon. No, it took me so long to find you. Why leave now? Come back. Come back. Ah. Okay, finally. Okay, thankfully he's back. Thankfully. I was waiting. This is the team that I saw Joey use on his channel. He did a Shaymin-Sky one as well. No. No. I tried so hard to find you. I tried so hard. I've just been chilling all this time, waiting. And I only had 2 replays here. Only had 2 replays. That Kyogre though is going to be a threat, but I think we can beat it. Blaziken also kind of just destroys him as well. Yeah, Kyogre lead, nice. So here what I want to do actually is perhaps I can just Earthquake here, turn 1. Or get Rocks up. Rocks are kind of nice, to be honest. I feel like he might go Wheezing anyways. There goes Giratina. Okay, cool. So this is actually a Hex set. Calm Mind, Rest, Hex, I think. So I'm going into Shiftry here. Yeah, it does have Defog. Like, good to know. Gonna Growth. And Dark Pulse here should knock out Wheezing, which will be really nice. Yep, crit does not matter. We are Life Orb. So at this point in time, Shiftry puts in the finest of work. Hold up. I think I set this thing to be faster than Scarf Dialga as well. So that's good. Goes into Shaymin-Sky. We can just Dark Pulse here. Should knock it out. Yep. And we get I think we get a Shiftry sweep versus this team right here, don't we? Unless he changes the weather up, but then he has to sack something else. Look at Shiftry go versus Ubers. What tier is that Pokemon again? What tier is this again? Not bad. I like Wheezing though. Wheezing's a nice pick. It's a great counter versus Groudon. And I know Dialga, yeah, so like he probably calcs Dialga here, but then we have Focus Blast, which if it hits, it misses. It missed, but did he just quit? He just forfeited. He had the chance though. He had a chance. Oh no, back to square one again to try to find another game. Back to square one. That was a funny game though. Shiftry actually, like, I mean, if Shiftry hit the Focus Blast, it's 6-0 right there at that point in time. So it's cool. We got to see, you know, Shaymin, especially in the beginning, showing you why it's broken, right? We needed that mandatory Shaymin game where you got to see an air/flinch of something that's like ridiculous, absolutely ridiculous. Then we got to see a little bit of growth clicked outside of Sun in the second game. A replay of the third game with Blaziken sweep. A nice example of me getting destroyed by an Uber's team because I don't really know the Uber's meta too well. Then another replay of me beating the same guy in the replay, and then the game where Shiftry sweeps. Oh, I forgot about the other game. The no, I did mention that one. The one where I actually did click growth. This guy's team now is looking actually legitimate and broken, I must say. And he's got the Rayquaza, so we are in for a tough game for this one. I would presume. I'm leading Groudon, and he leads Shaymin, so that's unfortunate. But I have Heatran that I can go into. As he actually has Life Orb Giga Drain. Ooh, okay. Gonna overheat and just knock you out. Fine with that. So Rayquaza's in. I'm gonna go Groudon, and I think just Stone Edge here is a play I could do. Waterfall. Oh my, and Flinch. Oh my. That's kind of broken. So I'm pretty sure Giratina can live the Dragon's Ascent. So I'm going to go into that and just Draco Meteor. And he tries to Dragon Dance again. Okay, excellent. I appreciate that actually, because that's he would have gotten Stone Edge and then Shadow Snuck. So he's maybe playing it in a way where he's being fair. I have no idea. Toxic? Okay, maybe he just doesn't know what he's doing. Never mind. So we Dark Pulse to knock it out. And then Giratina's in. That's not a counter. That Rayquaza was gonna be like a huge threat. So now at this point in time, we get to go into Giratina. Shadow Ball here. Which I don't believe will take it out, but still it'll do a decent amount. Yeah, decent amount of damage. Shadow Ball again to knock that Pokemon out. Palkia's in. Just gonna drop a Draco. I don't know how fast he is. He is faster than me, but decides to go for the Power Gem, and then Groudon's back. And then I just Draco Meteor this. No, not even. I just go into Heatran and Overheat and win. Nice. Excellent. I was scared for a second there that he was going to know what he was doing with that Rayquaza. I was very scared, but not bad. His team actually looked like legitimate though. Like if I used that team, I probably could make a good team out of it or play well with it. What are we at? Yeah, let's continue on. Don't want to end it just now. So we're getting some solid wins. And at least the replays were like really more solid games, I guess. Versus people that were knowing what they're doing and stuff. But still the point is to show off Shaymin. And I mean, we've done it pretty decently, I'd say, showing off Shaymin. The first game was the best example I could possibly show. In the Ubers tier is just how potent Shaymin can be with how it haxes. It's really what I wanted to show, which is nice, very nice. I don't see a game here yet, and I might just pause until we get one. So I'll be right back. Yes, I got him again. I found you again. The same guy using Joey's team. You know, we have to run it back. We have to run it back. It's the Joey team. We gotta run it back. So let me go ahead here and lead Groudon. As he leads Weezing this time. Oh, it's a new one. It's a new change. So he knows the counter this time. He probably went back, watched the video again. Gonna go Heatran. Double into, I think, double into who? He's gonna switch out first, go Kyogre. I switch out next, I go Giratina. And then I probably just click Shadow Ball. I gotta save Shaymin, I can't use it up just yet. Oh, nice. A little crit there. Gonna drop a Draco here. And then he's gonna rest, right? So I don't think he has Sleep Talk on this thing. So all I gotta do here is just go Blaziken. Swords Dance up. So now, yep, I'll be faster on the next turn. And this should be dead. Oh, it's not dead? That's crazy. It survived. However, the good news is that Shadow Sneak will knock this thing out. I think. Unless it doesn't. How much did Shadow Ball do? Just Shadow Sneak did 15. So it does knock it out. So he goes Weezing. That's not a counter to this thing, which is great. I can Shadow Ball here. And then he actually has T-Spikes. I'm going to Defog. As he goes Giratina. This is a Calm Mind Hex set. So I want to go Groudon first. Click Rocks and Roar. So if I click Rocks here, that means that Kyogre can't come back in, which is great news. So that works out pretty well. All we gotta do here, I think, is just go into probably Shiftry here is the play. Maybe not Shiftry. Actually, no, Shiftry's fine. I'm going to just Dark Pulse here because I think this has Clear Smog if I remember correctly. So Dark Pulse will be the play to knock this out. I could defog later on. Kyogre's in, dies. Excellent, excellent. And that Pokemon is gone. Giratina's in. This is not doing anything to me anyways. I don't know why he went into that. Because I can just Growth and then... I don't need to Growth again. I just Dark Pulse here. Get the damage I need to knock this out. 52 is perfect. Hex doesn't do much either. Perfect, that's gone. So actually, because I didn't know much about BDSP Ubers, I haven't played it yet. I looked at this team just to see what the Shaymin was here. And then I made my own Shaymin team that could counter this team every single time. Because I knew that would be the team I'd be seeing on the ladder. Good game. Good game, good game. A nice one there. What are we at? Maybe I'll get one more. Maybe I'll get one more. Because Why not? It's a Shaymin showcase. And there's no shame in getting one more. Not for this video. I'll pause though, because it's going to take a while. Be right back. Almost 21 minutes later, and we have our last game here. And the reason it's in Ubers is because it has Shaymin and Manaphy. But it looks OU pretty much. If Manaphy and Shaymin were an OU, that is. But I like it. I like it. I'm going to lead here with my probably Giratina. Looks like a decent lead, or just Groudon lead is fine. Yeah, this is pretty good. Gonna just I think I live +2 close combat, so I'm just gonna Stealth Rocks here. Yeah, let the Shaymin come in and then go right into Heatran on this Seed Flare or whatever. Yep, nice. That looks like choice specs. Just gonna Overheat, play it safe. As Garchomp comes in. So nice sun boosted Scarf Overheat. Gonna do 53. Not bad at all. So it looks like we could bring in Groudon again. Or even Shiftry as a kind of a aggressive play right here. On the Earthquake, nice. A Giga Drain should take it out. Or I think I'll Dark Pulse just to be safe though. Just to be safe. So Garchomp being gone is pretty nice. The good thing is our Shaymin outruns practically everything else, including his own Shaymin. So I'm going to attack here. And he decides to... Oh, we flinched the Pokemon that's supposed to be flinching us. That's crazy. Shiftry is Shaymin right here. Or not Shaymin, it's Shaman. Is that what it is? Like of the forest or something? So Lucario's in, we Focus Blast here. Actually land the Focus Blast, nice. That's pretty good. Shiftry's a boss, absolute crazy mon. Clefable's in, we're just gonna Giga Drain here just for a little bit of health. That's just 44, that's crazy. Because I'm pretty sure now we can, oh, Calm Mind, never mind. I think we just go Groudon and Roar is our play. Yeah, let's just Roar here. Hey, Moonblasts, that's a Life Orb. That's definitely offensive as anything. Okay, here's what I do. I go Shaymin here, and I win the game with Air Slash. Shaymin, end it for us, please. End it for us. Yep, thankfully not Inner Focus, because he didn't take damage from rocks. Inner Focus Alakazam. Manaphy's in. Seed Flare here is the play. I'm not going to try to Air Slash every single time. Yep, gone. And last is going to be the Clefable, where I want to finish this off with the Seed Flare. Actually, I'm going to finish off with the Growth. I got a Growth in Sun at least once, right? And then Seed Flare. The least accurate move. Do it again. I'm not going to lose to this thing. There we go. There we go. Got the Growth and got the attack off. That's gonna be GG right there. So thank you everybody for watching. Hope you all enjoyed the Shaymin-Sky video. I had a really fun time in this one. It was more sort of a chill live overall, I'd say. Just showing off Shaymin's power. I think Shaymin's a really fun Pokemon, and I don't know how the game would be if that thing was an OU. I don't think it'd be an OU. There's no way. With like how often that thing is flinching things and how fast it is. Plus you can also run like Sub-Seed, Sub-Leech Seed to like beat counters and stuff too. And we beat an entire Lugia with that Pokemon as well. But like I said in the beginning of the video, let me know in the comments the next tier you want to see, or the next kind of video, and I'll bring it to life depending on what everybody wants. Next video is on you. It's all your decision. It's whatever you guys want for the next one. So I look forward to hearing from you all, and I'll see you all in the next video. Peace.